there we go. Finally, after all these years, I have it. The key. The thing that unites all of this together. Okay. I should probably return this hat, though. The guy I took it from needs it, because he said when the reptilians attack that these hats apparently won't give us mercy. I don't really know what he was talking about, but it seemed important, though. And also I think this has been in a number of toilets.
Well, with the coronavirus running wild, I thought to myself, what better way to stop myself from getting infected than by talking about the Smash Bros. Cinematic universe, and using hand sanitizer. Oh, I'm gonna die. So a couple of weeks ago, me and my friends went to go see the Sonic movie, because that is what cool teenagers do on their free time. And while I was admiring Jim Carrey's every move, I noticed something. Sonic's rings. If you haven't seen the movie, which you should because it's actually a very fun time, you'll know that Sonic's rings give him the power to travel to any world. So that got me thinking, could this be the way to connect the Super Smash Bros. Cinematic universe? So I turned into MatPat for a bit, not with that hair. God no. And I pretty much made the way I would handle making a Smash Bros. Cinematic universe. Wow, after I'm done with this, I'm probably going to be in contention for directing the movie. I even made some test footage. Take a look. So far there are 2 movies released for characters that are in Smash Bros. Or at least that are watchable. I didn't really think the Super Mario Bros. Movie was going to be much competition for a Parasite. Detective Pikachu and Sonic the Hedgehog are the 2 movies that could potentially be used to start the Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe, or the SBCU as I call it. Although they were made by different studios, it could be possible for some type of crossover to happen. The other video game movie in the Smash Bros. Universe is the Mario movie, but that is being made by Illumination, so it's an animated film. So if that were to be included in the SBCU, it could open the minuscule chance that the Minions can make it into Smash, so we're gonna play it safe and not include that movie. So what I have to work with is the Sonic movie, Detective Pikachu, and too much time on my hands.
So obviously, the best way to go about this is trying to imitate the Marvel Cinematic Universe by giving each character a standalone movie. So I called up Robert Downey Jr. to see if he wanted to play Mario, but he isn't returning any of my calls. So I left him a message on a piece of paper that was attached to a brick. It went flying through his window of his kid's room. Well, at least no one got hurt. Except that security guard I had to fight to get out of there.
So to start, we have to give standalone movies to the characters we're gonna have in the team-up movie. Obviously we can't have the 70 plus characters that are in the game right now, so we have to narrow it down to a couple characters. The obvious choice is going for the original N64 characters, but the inclusion of Sonic gives us more characters to work with, since he was put in the game during Brawl. Now the obvious choices to give movies to are Mario and The Legend of Zelda. Both of these are staples of the Smash franchise and Nintendo itself, and they also have enough storylines to make a movie out of. And they also give us villains such as Ganondorf, Skull Kid, and Bowser. Now we have to figure out what other characters deserve movies.
So Kirby comes out as an obvious choice, but we would run the risk of live action Kirby looking like a hideous monster. Like that. Obviously Kirby is too important to the Smash Bros. Universe, so we would have to run the risk of Kirby looking like a possessed piece of gum.
After that we can have a Metroid movie that follows the plot of Metroid Prime, since it could set itself up for more sequels. So the 4th one will probably come out around the same time Metroid Prime 4 does.
After that, adding Star Fox would be a pretty good addition, since they would be the Guardians of the Galaxy of the SBCU. And you're probably wondering what I'm doing in the bathroom. Well, I read an article that said the best way to think of ideas is to lay face forward on the ground of a dirty ass bathroom. Maybe Kotaku isn't trustworthy.
Now that gives us 7 initial movies before we can get into the crossover. So now we have to figure out how to connect each of them so they can flow into the Smash movies. Starting with Detective Pikachu, we are met with a big problem known as there is no more Detective Pikachu. If you remember how the movie ends, Tim's dad is separated from the Pikachu, so now he is human. I still don't know how Tim didn't realize it was dad, but now the solution is quite simple, and that's have someone get a hold of the serum and put Tim's dad back into Pikachu's body. We could just use another Pokemon that's in Smash, but it having no personality would not work well on screen. So now the question is, who's the villain that does this? So we should probably figure out what Smash villain will work the best as the main villain.
Now obviously there are some villains from the Smash universe we can choose from. Now the first one most people think of is Master Hand and Crazy Hand. And sure, they are the villains in every Smash game. I don't think they would work too well on screen. I mean, they're just a pair of hands. So unless you have a hand fetish or something, I don't think you'd enjoy it. Even then, they're wearing gloves. Now Taboo is another villain that could work, since he has a cool design, looks fairly humanoid. You could give him a personality, but not a lot of people know who he is. Or we could use a villain from an individual Smash game like Bowser, Eggman, or Ganondorf, but even then I don't think any of these villains could pull off a master plan. Now there is one exception to this rule, and I think we could go with Giovanni or Team Rocket itself as the main villain. And, oh, would you look at the time, I have to go to court for throwing a brick through someone's house. I should not have signed that note.
Team Rocket would be perfect since it gives us a villain with a master plan and allows for the introduction of Jesse and James, who could be side villains in the movie. Team Rocket can also make an experiment that could connect the other movies. During the movie we see Sonic has a collection of rings, and there's a chance that by him fooling around, one of them could have fallen into the Pokemon world. Team Rocket gets a hold of this and is able to harness the power and gives them the chance to travel to other worlds. Now with that power they go to the Mushroom Kingdom, and in there they manage to start laying siege. Very similar to the start of Super Mario Galaxy, but with more Toad carnage. In there, they hold Princess Peach hostage and take her with them, but in the process they leave behind Sonic's ring. Using this, Mario is able to travel to Sonic's world and get help from him in order to try to get Peach back.
Wow, I am writing borderline fanfiction.
Well, after that, Team Rocket goes to more worlds such as Hyrule and Dreamland, leaving more wreckage in their path, causing the other characters to try to take them down.
Now I know I've been talking a whole lot, but I haven't shown you anything. So I used the limited budget I had, which is any software I can download legally, and I made some test footage for y'all. Take a look.
Pika pika! Let's save Peach. Okay, Mario. Gotta go fast. Suck, suck, suck. Yeah, we're blasting off again.
Wow. I outdid myself yet again. I'm gonna be directing this movie in no time. Well, I'm getting a call. That must be Nintendo giving me the rights to the movie. Yeah? I'm being sued? Using copyrighted material? Took character models? Oh wow. It's a criminal offense up to 20 years in prison? Y'all are joking, right? Agents have found my address and are being sent my way? Come on, can't we talk this out? Have a nice Smash session over it? I should have specified which type of Smash.
So is a Smash Bros. Cinematic Universe possible? Yes. It can very much be done, and there is indeed a high demand for it, so there's a lot of money to be made there. Is it gonna happen anytime soon? Nope. All the characters are owned by different companies, while if you look at the other cinematic universes, they are all owned by the same company. Meaning that it would be very hard to get all these companies to agree to work under the same conditions. But hopefully one day the dream of having Smash Bros. On the big screen is realized. Ah shit.
Well, I have one idea left to get the budget for this Smash movie up and running. Selling hand sanitizer. Only $200 a squirt.